folks. In this review, we're going to talk about option figures and whether it's a worthwhile product for you to invest your time and money into. Now, binary options um, aren't a scam, okay? Uh, and there is some really big concerns about it out there. There's a lot of it going on the internet. There's a lot of these programs being endorsed out there and launched. A site like particular Clicksure, you can go to them and clicksure.com, and they have a calendar and it shows all of these different launchings of these different programs. A majority of them are binary option platforms. Now, they're really risky. 80% of those brokers out there aren't even registered or regulated by any kind of commission, and it's important that you really do a lot of research before you get involved with any of them. And I'm sure that's why you're watching this review now. Now, it would be of your best interest to actually check the SEC. They do have postings and things about binary options and their fraud, and in particular they do show some examples of how it works and everything, which would be really informative for you. And also the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, you want to check there too, and and look at their warnings and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of these, like I say, these binary option trading platforms out there that are really shady. Okay. And so you really need to do your research, and especially with their policies when you're getting you want to get involved with any of these particular option platforms. You want to read their policies right to the letter, because there's a lot of little things in there that they don't really come up front with you with. Okay, now with option figures, they're actually they claim their software is a calculator, and which will calculate whether you will do all the calculations for you when you are doing your bidding. You would just submit a certain amount of money into a brokerage account, and you can only work with their broker. They will not work with you with any other. And the reason being is because there's affiliate money being paid there. So they're endorsing a different broker so that broker gets clients, and it's just a real fishy situation. Now, if you look really closely on this page, this is the option figures page, the very first page that you would come to. And they are expressing some testimonials down here. There's some people down here expressing testimonials about the product. Amber here, she's claiming that she's made $9,433. And if you take a really close look at the picture here, there's a computer desk, a little computer screen, and there's a little black chair that she's sitting in. She's a rather lovely looking lady. And if we just go over to this site, this is Fiverr.com. Now Fiverr, all right, they're a site where you can go and you can hire yourself an actor to do a testimonial on your product. And for only $5. Pretty good deal, eh? $5. Oh, you notice in this picture here, there's a little computer screen, a little black chair, and isn't that the same lady? That's the same lady. Let's just flip back there. Take a close look. I would say that's her. No doubt about it. Now, come on. How could you trust a company that's giving out false testimonials with hired actors and saying that they're making all kind of money? Come on. It's a no-brainer. You don't want anything to do with a company like that. Okay? So, anyway, if you're really still interested in getting involved with binary options, I would suggest that you go to your bank and you talk to your brokers at the bank or your bank manager and set something up with one of their brokers. And that would be to your most benefit. And I would urge that you do more research, and that maybe practice the market with some software that plays with funny money. And that way you get a better idea, and you make the bets, or the place, the bets on purchasing binary options yourself rather than having some machine do it for you. My advice is to stay completely away from any of these automated type binary option softwares that bet for you. that do automatic bidding. Um, there's their claims of 90% wins are false. Okay, it's just straight out. You're just wasting your time with them, and I urge you not to even go near them. Now, I can if you I can understand the reason you're also watching it. You want to make some money, okay? And I'm involved in a business that is profitable, and you can actually try it out for 7 days for $7, and you can even get your $7 back if you don't like it. And it's a type of business that's it's a franchise style strategy, and there's no big investment in it, um, and you're working with a group of people. Oh, and by the way, their testimonials on their sites, they're real people, and I could prove that to you because they're in my inner circles. Those very people that do those testimonies, and everything that they're saying in there is true. So I'll leave a link to that business at the bottom of this video, and if that interests you, which I would think it would, it's worth checking out for $7. Come on, you can buy a couple of lattes at Starbucks, or you can take a week and invest a few hours and check out a real business that can make you real residual money, and it's month to month payments. Once you get going on the business and you start bringing in an income, and it compounds over time. The more time you invest into it, and the one key thing about it, you want to be serious about that. If you're the real get go kind of person and you really want to make some money, it's that type of a platform, and it's based on the same strategies as these big companies like McDonald's, A&W, KFC, Starbucks, Tim Hortons, and it's a strategy that made them big, and it's the same strategy. And there's a support network. You're involved with real people that are making real money, and they're there to help you. And it's just that type of thing. And I'm experiencing a lot of fun with it myself. And yeah, I don't mind sharing that with you. In fact, I'm going to leave my email address down here underneath the video as well. And you can send me an email and contact me, and I'll get back in touch with you. And if there's any issue or anything that you want to know about it, and I'm more than gladly help you with that and give you any information I can. And, it's something that's worthwhile checking into. So I'll leave the link down there. Just click on the link and check it out. And stay away from these binary options. They're bad news.